So how many of you feel like you're stuck in a version of yourself? You want something to change, but you're stuck in this cycle. You're stuck in a version of yourself that you do not like, and you firmly know that something's gotta change. Maybe not exactly, but you understand something. What if I told you there was a way to do it? There is a way to kill your previous version or the current version that you are so that you can become a better version. It can be done. And by the end of this presentation, you will know how. And the core message is that you have to kill the previous version of yourself that's stuck in the past, that's stuck in a past cycle, whatever it may be. It can be 1,000 things, but you're basically doing something that stems from your past, that stems from something that's happened previously. It could be 1 day ago, 5 days ago, fucking a few hours ago, but something that's in the past, it's keeping you stuck in a version of yourself that you do not like. It's keeping you trapped from better opportunities, living life in a better way. And this is something I'm currently doing. This is something I've done to myself currently. I've killed off a previous version of myself, and I'm pretty close. So this is basically my entire game plan for how I do that. And the first thing I want you to understand, the first thing is that we as people, we exist in different versions of ourselves at any point in time. Either a worse or better version, either you regress or you progress. And over here, I basically have a graph that I made. And this graph basically represents that at any point in time, you are a different version of yourself. And on the y-axis, you have the level of man. And you might be a girl watching this video. And if that's the case, then I hope this video helps you. And feel free to inbox me while you're at it. Instagram's right here. But at any point in time, you are a different version of yourself. And when you zoom out, you are improving. When you zoom out of this graph to a certain extent, you are improving, like 100%. You are improving as time goes on. But you have different versions of yourself. And as you can clearly see, that some are regressing, some are improving. And when you improve a lot. But when you regress, you regress a little bit. But when you do regress, you fucking hate that shit. You're like, fuck, I want to change this shit. I want something to change. And that's where you are right now. So this is a basic representation of where you are. And this graph is very accurate for anybody that's very ambitious, because things happen, right? Life happens, your habits, the things you do, shit comes from every single direction. So the things that you do change, which affects the amount of progress or the rate at which you make progress. So that's fine, that's fucking life. So it's not a big deal. Don't fucking beat yourself up over it. If you think that a previous version of you was doing better than you're doing right now, happens to all of us. The best part is that this graph should motivate you. And the reason why it should motivate you is because you are only going to go up from here. If you look at this, at any point, if you're going down or if you're, kind of in between, you're not really progressing or regressing, you're kind of just in between. The best thing you can do for yourself, the only thing to do is to go up. The only thing that can really happen is you go up. So understand that if you're going through something shitty, something you don't like, something that's making you uncomfortable, understand that you can only get better. So this should motivate you. This should make you fucking excited. If you don't already understand why, I'm going to explain to you why he needs to die. So right now, at this point in the video, you've already disassociated yourself from the previous version of you. So you're already in that transformation phase. You've already entered it. But the shit habits, the shit way he thinks, the previous version of you, the shit way he talks to himself, the lack of effort he puts in, that's why he feels like total shit. That's why his life's completely shit. And it's him that's doing these things, and it's fucking up your future. If this shitty version is doing shitty things, he's gonna fucking fuck up your future, the life that you're gonna live for the rest of your fucking life, the rest of the time axis, the life that you're going to live, he's fucking up. He's literally fucking up your life. So that's why he has to fucking go. He's fucking up your future. So he has to die. How to kill his ass? Well, there's no fucking easy way about it, but you've got to aggressively change the things you do. There's no sweet rainbow way about it. You have to change what you do entirely and in a really, really aggressive way. If that version of you is doing weak shit, you gotta stop doing that shit. For example, if he's waking up late, you wake up at 5:30. I know it sounds like basic shit, but please, let me explain. Just fucking do it. Just get out of bed at 5:30. I've started waking up at 5:30 again. It's possible, you can do it. A lot of people do it. It's nothing crazy. You can do it, just fucking do it. He wakes up late, he's fucking rolling around in bed at fucking 9 a.m. What the fuck? Get up, get out. Just do it, just aggressively do it. There's no fucking technique or mindset shift to make you wake up early. Just fucking get out of bed, just do it. If he skips workouts, then first thing you do when you wake up at 5:30, you hit the gym. You just fucking do it. There's none of that shit. If you procrastinate, sit down, do your fucking work. You really have to be really aggressive about it, because if you think that the way to kill your previous self is to do some journaling or something like that, that may help, but Again, it all boils down to aggression, anger, almost violence, to be like, this video is not self-harm, by the way, none of that shit, that's not what this video is about. But you have to aggressively change what you do, like literally be like, no, fuck this, he's doing these things, I'm gonna do the opposite, I'm gonna do the fucking 100 times better version and eliminate him. Because the things you do make up the version that you are. So if you go back to the graph, every single version that exists, that version of you solely exists because of the things you do. That makes up each different version. Keep that in mind, because this is how you kill him. If the inferior version of you exists because of the inferior things you do, then stop doing those things, get rid of those things, and he will cease to exist. Fucking trust me. So to aggressively eliminate him from this world is to stop doing the things that allows him to exist. And like that, he's gone. And let me dumb it down even further. If you consistently wake up at 5:30, hit the gym first thing, guy or girl, doesn't matter, and you work on your business or your career or whatever you got going on, you are going to get bigger, more attractive, richer, and more disciplined, which is already greater than the version of you that wasn't doing these things. We can agree on that much, right? And you can't act and think the way he did and expect different results, because you're just gonna end up back there. So you can't do the same fucking things and expect it to get better. It will take some time, but within just one day, the first day that you start doing this, you will see a difference. And within 1 week of following this routine, you'll see the way you perceive yourself, and it will be completely different. The way you look at yourself in the mirror, the way you think to yourself, the way you think about yourself, it will change massively. So keep pushing. And you might think what I said, like changing your habits, was some basic shit. Your habits make up the person that you are. That's universal. What are the things you do, the little things, that's what makes up who you are. So as you carry on doing this for a few days, you will start to collect new habits. That's 100% true. You'll start collecting new habits. It's like the snowball effect. And things will only get better. You'll start picking up particular habits that are good for you. So the things I mentioned are universally good. If people start doing this, like whoever you are, regardless, you start waking up early, hitting the gym, stopping procrastinating, you will improve. But as you continue to do this, you will pick up specific habits that align to your life specifically, that will make your life in particular better. So every down phase, every down on the graph is just a preparation period for you to go up. You might feel like shit for the first week. It might hurt you. I mean, it doesn't matter what you're leaving behind. I'm actually leaving behind something pretty attractive, comforting, and, not really bad for me, but it was holding me back to a certain extent. Leaving that behind was kind of rough, but it's not that big of a deal. Keep pushing. It might feel a bit weird, it might feel a bit uncomfortable, but keep pushing, because what's coming soon will 1000% be better than what you've already had. I can guarantee it will be greater, and that is guaranteed. And you're gonna have dreams about it. That's something I've noticed. When you quit whatever bad habit or something that was holding you back, or something that the previous version of you was very attached to, whatever it was, it could be any of these things or something different, doesn't matter. It's gonna come up in your dreams 100%. But those dreams aren't random. It's basically your subconscious mind processing everything. It's, getting rid of the old habits, the old thought patterns, and recalibrating your brain. So think of it as visible evidence of your transformation. I would see chaotic shit in my dreams, like fucking weird dreams, like fucking spaceships and shit from my past and all kinds of shit that would be going on. And I'd be like, what the fuck was that? Another way I like to think about it is that it's your weak ass version begging you to stop. Like, oh, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. Fuck that guy. Get rid of him. And the discomfort is a sign that you are breaking free from that version. So eventually you will start waking up clear-headed, and you will be a different version of yourself. Whatever was in your past, bad habits, thought patterns, whatever it may be, it will be gone. And that is because your internal transformation will have caught up with the external actions you take. Because you might think that to grow as a person, you have to read a bunch of books and all this fucking mental things. You have to change the way you think and all that stuff. No, because your mind follows your actions. If you start doing positive actions, your mind will then adapt to that. It'll think that, oh, okay, this guy is a positive guy. He does positive things. He wakes up early. He stays disciplined. He does the right thing. Then your mind's going to start to evolve and catch up with this version of you. So actions first. Action is the most important thing. If you don't act, your mindset, all that shit doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter one bit. That's right? You can read a bunch of books, but if your actions are shit, it's fucking useless. So get your actions right, and that will change the way you think entirely. Now you've killed him. Once you've gone through this entire process, it'll take like a week, 2 weeks maybe. But within the first week, you'll be in that transition period. You will see it, you will notice it, and you'll already be way past that fucking shitty version of you. So that's it for this video. Here's my Instagram. Feel free to follow me. And if you want to talk to me, if you have any questions, click the link below. It's free. Also, if you like what I talk about, if you want to work with me, check out that same link below. And I will catch you in the next video. Have a good one. Peace.